So, to name prisms and pyramids, let's start with the pyramids because they're the easiest ones kind of to identify, because I think everyone's seen pyramids in Egypt, and you know that they have a base and they kind of come up to a point. And so just on this screen right here, we can only really see probably one pyramid here. And I'm going to scroll down a bit, and we can see here's another pyramid here. So you can see how there's a flat base and they come up to a point, both of these. Now, how to name these pyramids, or all pyramids, is you look at the bottom. The base is the same, another word for bottom. So the very bottom, that it sits flat on a table, we look at that shape. We count the number of sides on that shape. So let's take a look at this one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we look all around this shape, there's 7 sides to it. 7 sides to this. And I'm going to scroll down here a bit. I put some words here so you can see. If there's 3 sides, it's called a triangular. Triangular is the word instead of just triangle. 4 sides, rectangular. 5 sides, pentagonal. Move this up. 6 sides, hexagonal. 7 sides, which is this one, heptagonal, or some people say heptagonal. And 8 sides, octagonal, and it kind of goes up from there. But it's basically the name of the shape. Let's say hexagon has 6 sides with kind of an AL generally at the end. Some of them are a little different, like rectangular and triangular. They're a little different, but kind of along those lines. So I'm going to put here, it's a heptagonal. And now, because it's the base, the bottom of this pyramid is a heptagon, we call this a heptagonal based, so it's the base or the bottom pyramid. So it really means the base or the bottom of this pyramid is a hectagon. And pyramids all have the one shape on the bottom, and then triangles coming up from each of the sides of the bottom. So this is going to have 7 triangles coming up from the bottom, 7 of them, because there's 7 sides on the base. If there was 3 sides on the bottom, the base, it'd be a triangular based pyramid, 3 sides, and then there'd be 3 more triangles coming up from the bottom. So I'm just going to move over here for a second, and you can see if I move down. This one here, this would be if it was flat on a piece of paper, and I wanted to cut this out and fold the sides up to make a pyramid. You can see here, I'm going to change the color. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides. 6 sides, when we look back over here, 6 sides is a hexagon, so hexagonal. So this here would fold up, these triangles here would all fold up to a point and make a hexagonal based pyramid, because the bottom, the base, is a hexagon. So now let's take a look at prisms. Prisms have 2 ends or 2 faces that are the same. So on these ones, they're all kind of facing up. So this side, this face, and the bottom face underneath that it's sitting on the table are, let's see what shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 sides on this. So again, it's almost like it's like this over here. It's a heptagon. Heptagonal. And because there's no real base to this could be a base here, the bottom could be a base, even these sides it can rest on. So there's no real base. We just call it heptagonal prism. You don't have to put base for this. Pyramids always kind of sit flat on the bottom, so that's why it's called heptagonal based. All pyramids have a based part on it. So prisms, again, and similar to pyramids, they're named by the number of sides, or actually it's not really sides, these are called edges. The number of edges on on the two ends, on the whatever shape that is. And so this one's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, six-sided figure. You have to go down and find out what shape is a six-sided figure, and then it'd be that, and that's the name of the prism. And let's take a look over here just so you can see. Here's one example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six-sided. So 6, if we go back over here, 6 is hexagonal. So I'm going to go back. This would be a hexagonal prism. And you can see, this is it flat. This is going to be the bottom or the top, this one here. And this is the other side, which is going to be this. If this is the bottom, number 1, the number 2 would be the top. And then there's a bunch of rectangles. How many rectangles will there be? There'll be the same number of rectangles as there are edges, or kind of sides, on the main shape. So this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rectangles to wrap around each of these sides or edges.